Here are two great tips with Gmail. If you're already using it and you are not using these tools, these are some great tips to use. Again, they do only work with Google Chrome, so that is my web browser that I'm using here. And there are two add-ons. They're free, and it's actually called Gmail Boomerang. So all you have to do is you can just Google it, say Boomerang Gmail or Gmail Boomerang. It's boomeranggmail.com is the actual website, but if you Google, it'll pop right up. And then you just install this add-on, and it's an add-on for Google Chrome. And there's two great things that it does. One, it gives you a calendar, so I'll show you that one. But the best one is obviously the Boomerang, the main features of the email. So again, I firmly believe your inbox should only be things that you need to do. It should not be a collection of all of your emails. You should keep that as clean as possible and file everything away or archive it. I mean, if it's something that has no pertinent to your daily to-dos, it should not be in your inbox. So let's take a look at an email here. I've got an email from, let's take a look. The email came in here about whatever it may be, and I don't need to deal with it today. I can get this thing to come back to me. I have to take care of this next Tuesday. I simply click this Boomerang button here, then I tell it to come back to me. It gives me some defaults, 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hours a week, and then I can also choose a specific date. Come back to me on the 27th. And I can even give it the exact time to come back to my inbox. So I hit confirm. Now that Boomerang email in my inbox is now gone, but it'll come back to me on Tuesday for a reminder for me to take care of that problem. So now my inbox is everything I need to do today. The other thing you can also do, and this happens quite often, is when you reply to somebody, you need to hear back from them. So here's an email here. I'm going to reply back to Calvin here. So when I hit reply, what time can we meet? There's an option here, boomerang this message if no reply. So I check that box, and then I say, boomerang that to me in, let's say I need to hear back from him in 2 days. So what will happen is if I don't hear back from this person, it will pop back up and say, hey, this person has not replied to this email. You can also do it 1 hour, you can do it 1 day. You can use their presets, and then you can also choose a specific time and date as well. So if I don't hear back from him within 2 days, so that's set, then I send and I archive that. Again, now that's out of my inbox, but if I do not hear back, it will come back to me and say, hey, so-and-so has not replied to this email. You need to either contact them or call them, whatever it may be. So that is another option. Another one when you're composing emails. So if you're sending an email, testing Gmail, and you can schedule stuff to go later. So I don't need to send this thing. It doesn't need to go to that person now, but I want to get all of my emails done for the day in the morning that I need to send. Maybe it doesn't need to go out till tomorrow. I can simply click send later. I can say send in 1 hour, send in 2, send tomorrow morning, send tomorrow afternoon, in 2 days, or even a specific time and date. So I can do that. You can also customize this menu. Again, that is an option. So your defaults here, you can change those to something that may be more pertinent to you. And then you also can, that's not even a word, but whatever. You can also schedule reoccurring messages. So this is a great feature. I've got a lot of things that I need to get from people on a weekly basis, or I don't have anything on a daily, but you may. So it will automatically send them an email when you schedule it. So you can schedule an email that goes to, in my case, my staff. I need to get certain things from them on a Friday. So they automatically get an email from me right away in the morning every Friday for me requesting it. I never have to send that email. It automatically sends it out using the schedule as reoccurring message. Again, that option is the send later down there with Boomerang. So that is one part of the Gmail feature. The calendar is another great feature. So again, with meeting with people all the time, one easy way to do this, and I sent this off to somebody, I'll just use myself again here. So I'm going to reply back to myself, and I need to meet with myself. So hey, can you meet next week? Here is my calendar. So you just go down there, and it puts your calendar in here. It gives you two options. So this is going to share the next few days. This is going to share next week's availability. So I'm looking at next week. So I simply click that button. It inserts my calendar into this to the email automatically. So here's what I look like next week, and then they can pick and choose a time that fits their calendar. I didn't have to do anything. It automatically generated that. It doesn't tell them what I'm doing. It just shows that I'm busy during those times. And with Google Calendar, you have multiple calendars. You can select how many calendars you want that display and everything, so it's fully customizable. So I can send that off to them and then wait for a response to find out what time we'll meet with them. The other option it gives you is if they send anything and it has a date or a day, it'll automatically make that linkable and it'll show you. So I can see my calendar without actually going into my Google Calendar in another tab. It'll just pop it up right in here so I can see my calendar. So they said, how about Tuesday? So I click on my calendar and I look at Tuesday and I can see exactly what I've got going on Tuesday, and I can schedule that appointment. So I can add that in here. I can mark that on my calendar and title it right from here with never even opening up my Google Calendar to do that. So 2 features. They're 100% free. Obviously, free stuff. They do have upgrades, so you can get those upgrades if you wanted to. But again, the features that I showed you there, you can use that stuff for free.